Good evening, students. This week, beginning, Wednesday, March 25th, through next week, Wednesday, April the 1st, you will be working on the Women in Water assignment. I hope that you find this assignment interesting. Is an assignment based in Latin America. You will have accompanying videos on the physical geography of Latin America, which may help you as you work on this assignment. The main thing that this assignment will show you is the relationship between women and water. Without water, we cannot survive. And in communities all over the world, it is the responsibility of women to gather water, collect water, and to maintain water, something that is not taken lightly at all. We are going to focus upon a case study in Trinidad using a light geographic information systems program called Google Earth. So I'm going to walk you through the assignment now. Again, if you have any questions, let me know. The assignment is primarily writing. Again, it's writing assignment 4, but I don't want you to get hung up on the technology. Okay, so I'm going to share my screen here and begin to walk you through this process. So when you get into the course, you'll notice eventually you'll get to the folder for writing assignment 4, Women in Water. It'll look a little bit different, obviously, in your student interface, but you'll find these 4 files attached to the assignment. Download all 4 of them onto your hard drive. So you'll have 2 PDF files, which are articles for you to read. And then, of course, you have the Word document, which is the assignment. And then you have this KMZ file here. So open up the Word document. Again, it's writing assignment 4, Women in Water. Read through the assignment, background and information here, learning goals, so on and so forth. And then you will, of course, read the 2 articles that accompany the writing assignment. Then we'll get into the technical part of it. So first, you should have already downloaded the Google Earth file. And then you will go into Google Earth. You'll simply go, as many of you have before, to Google. And then you'll go here and launch the Google Earth app, like so. And it'll take a few minutes to load. And I'll just walk you right through the instructions. Again, there's no need for you to get caught up in this technology or dissuaded by the technology. It's very simple, but it'll at least give you a little bit of hands-on work with the pretty interesting geographic information systems program. So the next thing you should do per the instructions is go in and, okay, you open up Google Earth. Next, you'll go to projects. So go here, here, and over to the side. Here you see this button. It's called projects. You'll just click on it, and then you'll come to this screen. Let me get that out of here because it shouldn't be here yet. So it should look more like this. Sorry. So the next part of the instructions says, next you will click on open, like so, and then it'll say import KML file from computer. So you'll import KML from the computer, which means you will go to wherever it is on your computer that you have those files saved. I happen to have them in this folder. So there is the Trinidad _water v2 KMZ file. It's a file format that can be opened up in Google Earth, open it up, and it will import right into the program. You can navigate around the map. As you can see, you have a little intro dialog box. Trinidad, obviously Trinidad is an island nation in the Caribbean, and we're studying Latin America and the Caribbean right now. Trinidad, women in water, this set of place marks, now these place marks are point symbols essentially, was created for use with the Women in Water unit in the Environmental Justice and Freshwater Resources module. You will find place marks for various places in Trinidad. And as you can see, each of these point symbols is linked to a specific issue. So you'll go here to this, to the layer file, in the menu, and you'll open it up and you'll see various point symbols, and you can either click here or you can go in and click on one of the point symbols here in Trinidad. You can zoom out, see that there are more of them than just the ones that I'm zoomed in on. And then you can simply find the point symbol of interest here in Trinidad and Tobago. So let's find one there, zoom in now. Here is enfranchisement of women as water managers. Click on that. And then you will get, oops, I didn't click on the one I wanted. They're kind of close together. Enfranchisement of women as water managers. Okay, here we go. And it'll open up that dialog box. So all you'll do is once you get to this point and you're able to click on the various dialog boxes and open up the pop-up windows, then you will get to the point where you'll answer a series of questions. So you have 2 articles to read, and then you'll answer the following questions. Each answer should be at least 200 words each. If you go to 50, 300 words, don't worry about it. First question is describe at least 3 water scarcity or quality issues faced by women and inhabitants of Trinidad. So of course you will go in either to the reading or you can go back to the program and continue to click on other dialog boxes where you can read about some of the things that are happening in terms of women. And then there are places here where you can get even more information to build your answers to each of these questions, each of these 4 questions. Again, each question's answer should be at least 200 words, 200, 250, good solid paragraph for each one of these answers here. Then once you're done with those, you'll write a 250 or more word essay at number 12, including answers to the following. So this is more of an expository piece just to gauge, your experience in going through this assignment. Did you find the assignment interesting? Did you find anything interesting? Now, don't write, no, I didn't find anything interesting. Don't do that. And surely you can find something interesting here. What did you find the most challenging? What part of the assignment did you find the most challenging? Was it getting the map up? Was it understanding the reading or the articles? Were the articles so technical? Whatever it was, there are really no wrong answers to this section unless you just give no answer or an answer that just doesn't make any sense, okay? What did you learn? Surely you're gonna learn something from this assignment. There had to be something that you didn't know about Trinidad and women in water that you learned while you did this assignment, okay? Then finally, on a scale of 1 to 10, rank the level of your understanding of the importance of the hydrologic cycle to remedying environmental inequity. And so you might have to do some research. What's the hydrologic cycle? You might have to look that up somewhere. What is environmental inequity? What does that mean? And so you might have to look up those terms in order to gauge your understanding. Now, even after you look up those terms, you still might be a little bit confused. You might say, well, you know what? I'm going to give myself a 3. But you have to explain why you give yourself a 3. And it can't be something trite like, oh, I didn't understand any of this. It's a 3. I was confused. The end. You know, really look at specific parts of the writing or of the map that, you know, maybe you really couldn't understand. Maybe you can develop some of your own questions here about this issue or these issues. So we really want you to engage in scientific inquiry here, not only responding to the questions, but also questioning your own understanding of these issues. And hopefully you will want to learn more. I mean, that's the whole goal, is that, hey, I got a little taste of this. What's happening in Jamaica? You know, what's happening in Afghanistan? What's happening in Ghana? What's happening in South Africa? You know, that's what this will hopefully do, is open up your eyes to an issue that you never even really thought about. Women in water. Probably never thought about it before, or maybe you have. Upload this entire document to the Dropbox by the designated deadline, which is next week. Again, if you have any questions, do not hesitate to ask, okay? Don't hesitate. Don't think you're getting on my nerves. Don't think that you're bothering me. I want to hear from you. You know, what will get on my nerves is if I don't hear from you and then you don't do the assignment, and then I hear from you afterwards and you say, oh, well, Dr. Padgett, you know, I was going to ask you a question, but, you know, I didn't want to bother you. No, bother me. It just, please email me. It's very important now that you do these assignments because they comprise a much greater portion of your grade than they did before. So again, you have a week to do this. Don't procrastinate. I know your lives are probably still kind of out of kilter. I know mine is. I'm not used to sitting up at home, working from home and not going anywhere. You all know that I'm usually getting on a plane 3 or 4 times a month. Now, I'm not going to get on a plane probably till May. But we all just have to settle in and deal with the situation. It is what it is. Again, take care of yourselves. Keep working. If you have any issues, do not hesitate to reach out. Think, work, serve.